I pledge my allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. When was the last time any of you guys heard that or even said it? Growing up in school, that's something that we said every morning, first day in class. Elementary school growing up in Iowa. Of course, under God wasn't part of the original part of it. Eisenhower added that while he was president. But maybe that's part of the issue. What happened to all of us being brothers and sisters in Christ and under God? Does anyone even believe in God anymore or that sort of thing? I mean, that's part of what's wrong with the country. And the word indivisible was in there, meaning the country cannot be divided like it was during the Civil War. And here we are, 2020. Should be celebrating how far we've come. Instead, we're going back in time to the Civil War. And on the verge of another Civil War. We're one country divided. Black versus white, right versus left, Republican versus Democrat. All these Antifa Democrats running around tearing down statues of Confederate Democrats, trying to hide and cover up their past. All sorts of people out there doing stupid things, committing crimes, tearing the country apart. Just seen on the news, a young white girl was murdered by a group of black people because she told them all lives matter, white and black. And they said, nope, you're wrong. Only black lives matter. But not all black lives. The ones we kill don't matter. They told her, and then they killed her. Seen last night. Guy walking out of a convenience store with his groceries. Attacked by a group of like 6 black guys and beaten. All because they cut in line in front of him in the store and he's like, excuse me, or something like that. They beat him, kicked him in the face. The last one came up to him and kicked him in the face while he laid on the ground and then yelled, Black Lives Matter. Apparently no one else's lives matter. Apparently his life didn't matter to those black people. Oh, Joe Smith has known and been friends with a lot of really awesome black people and just trying to believe that we're all one race under God. We're the human race. Some of us have different hair colors, some have different eye colors, some have different hair colors. Some are taller, some are shorter, some are thicker, some are skinnier. That's just what makes us all unique. But to divide the country and discriminate because someone has a different hair color, or because someone's shorter than someone else, or because someone has different skin color, bunch of fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Joe Smith don't like to cuss, but it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. It has to stop. What happened to one nation under God, indivisible, or justice and liberty for all? What happened to justice and liberty for that girl that the group of black people murdered today or yesterday, whenever that was, for saying all lives matter? What happened to liberty and justice for that guy walking out of the convenience store or grocery store carrying his groceries that got attacked by 6 black people and was almost murdered by them while they screamed Black Lives Matter. That's not one nation under God. That's not an indivisible country. That's not justice and liberty for all. And the worst part about it, the people preaching defund the police are actually correct. Yes, we need to defund the police, but because the police are stopping law-abiding citizens from defending their homes and their businesses. They raided at 5 a.m. that poor couple in St. Louis and confiscated illegal gun grab, confiscation of their firearms that defended their home and their family and property against those rioters and looters that broke their gate down and illegally trespassed on their property. And now the cops went after them instead of the looters and trespassers and criminals. And now the criminals are all calling everyone up saying, hey, our buddies, the police, our leftist police officers just degunned these law-abiding citizens. We can go back and rob them now. And burn and loot and murder. Yes, we need to defund the police. So they can't stop law-abiding citizens from defending themselves and their family and their home and business. Defund the police so we the people can take the country back and shoot the criminals and looters and murderers and arsonists. Because police ain't doing nothing about it other than releasing them back onto the streets. If they even bother arresting them in the first place. Maybe then we could go back to having one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's been Joe Smith, signing out.